Hello and welcome to another video, and we've got some more Amico news to cover. Kind of news. It's certainly not news about they're not releasing anything. I think we pretty much knew that already. We're coming up. What is it? We're now at the end of September 2021, and we know that Intellivision basically cancelled the Amico from coming out on the 10th of October again. But they've still not put any date out, as no updates at all, in fact, from Intellivision as to exactly what's going on. So much for how there was like an investors video where you'd be able to sort of basically double your money, pretty much every other month. It felt like, just put in your 10 grand or whatever, and untold riches will be yours. But none of that's happening, and whatever's happening with the fundable, God knows. But Intellivision just gone very, 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 very silent on everything. You think maybe they've got rid of Tommy because he just seems to be holding everything back, just getting in the way and sort of shouting all over Reddit and Atari Age. And I don't really follow the Atari Age forums. I just sort of check the those for the when there's like Atari games basically, or some homebrew games, because some of those are fantastic. But I don't get involved in the forums on there. I've been involved in forums before on other sites, and it doesn't always end particularly well. And I've not got the whole day to waste. But there's a couple of things that just sort of came to mind just this week. Now, this is from a chap called Leo DS. I'll just go to his YouTube channel. There's he's made a video about his video being taken down. We'll get into that in a minute. But as you'll see on my channel, and it's still there at the moment, I did a video for the gameplay of Astro Trash, which is like an Astro Smash spoof. And I won't play his video, but he did have another video online which seems to have been made private. Maybe he's made that private because Tommy's thrown a copyright strike at this other game. I didn't actually get round to watching the Splody McLagface video before, and I've not played the game, so I don't really know what's in there that Tommy's getting his tits upset about. But just looking up, I had a video up of the game Spody Laggy McLagface, and I was copyright struck for the use of the Lodi image. So I'll be honest, I don't even know what the Lodi image is. But I presume I know there's one where, because he talked about the Geek Getaway, Intellivision gave him a copyright strike over, I think, just using a picture. Sauce, good. Excuse me. Live TV, folks, can't beat it. I've got a bad cold. Bad cold just as we go into autumn. Thank you. So. Yeah, it just seemed to strike them using an image of the Amico itself. Why? What's wrong with just using the bloody Amico image? Anyway, so Intellivision, whatever this Lodi image is, I'm sure someone will tell me. Tommy's getting his knickers in a twist over it, and just throwing copyright strikes, which I would say is pretty much illegal, is it? Or certainly immoral. I mean, you want to try and get people on your side, not just piss them off by throwing copyright strikes out all over the place. I mean, this is the same guy who was it Kotaku, who had was it them or was it I don't know, one of those silly the websites that people flock to that have far too many thousands of pounds and dollars invested, and people hang on their every word because like they're morons. And it was a website which posted a load of, was that the oh god, which one was it now? It came into my mind a second ago, and then just left as soon as it had arrived. Excuse me. I have covered it before. I haven't mentioned it before. I've not sort of gone into too much detail about it, but they just basically pulled apart the console specs and said it's basically like a 2016 mobile phone, and Tommy got his ants in the pants because they used images or text and documentation that he claimed was illegal to be used by anyone and that they shouldn't do it, and he's going to threaten legal action, blah blah blah. And then they turned around and said, well, it's actually in the public domain, so no. And he left with his tail between his legs. So I'm hoping that, he leaves with his tail between his legs over this. I mean, see, Leo's he's countering the copyright strike, which is a good thing. Quite often, you counter the copyright strike, and like in this case of Metal Jesus Rocks, they get 2 weeks to counter it, to sort of counter your counter. And if they don't, then the video goes back up. Now, what a jackass like Metal Jesus Rocks could do is just hold his hands up, admit, and go, I'm wrong, blah, blah. But no, they don't. They just... sorry, I'm stiffed all over the place. I've got the fan on at the same time. But he could admit he's wrong and just call an end to the whole sorry state there. But he doesn't. He just basically lets it... Well, just does nothing. And lets it go to its 2-week full term, and then by default YouTube finds in your favour. So hopefully that's what will happen here. But he says, if anyone can help and tell me whether it's not fair use, I appreciate that. I really believe in this case it's clearly fair use. It's transformative parody. I find misusing YouTube's copyright system one of the worst ways to try and silence people, and in this case it's incredibly petty, as the video, just like the parody game, are pretty harmless. It's just a joke. Well, indeed. So, yeah, I mean, tell me, you're just burying your company. How long before you get chucked out of Intellivision? You're the face of them, but you're just the face of just mucking everything up, quite frankly. And this is not going to do you any favours. Just throwing false copyright strikes about. But we've got another topic to discuss as well. Okay, so we've got a strange post from Tommy here. I mean, I've not gone onto their Facebook group. I'm not even sure whether I'm even in their Facebook group anymore. I seem to have been no longer in any of those, the Intellivision Amico Facebook groups, because they only want paid shills in there or people who just suck up every word Tommy says. If you've got anything slightly critical to say, they don't want to hear it. So, fuck them. But here we go. Vague playing the victim update by Tommy on their Safe Space Facebook group. Hey everyone! Folks here are starting to get upset at each other, drawing lines, taking sides, etc. I appreciate everyone has so much passion, energy and excitement about what we're doing to the point of discussing their thoughts openly. Contrary to a false narrative that is sometimes pushed by nefarious individuals, I do not consider people who criticise me or what we're doing as haters. If you brought into that false narrative, you should stop. As for the folks here, I recognise and appreciate that you want as much content as possible. To give you all an update, this is interesting, we'll be putting out a quick video from our play event at Boomers a few weeks ago, but the thing we've been working on most of all is the new family trailer for our target audience. I already know that some of the folks in here won't like it or appreciate it, and that's okay. Not everything we do, we do it for you. To please everyone, it's not going to please anyone. Everyone. We have a lot of people who are already interested and or follow Amico because of the retro feels. I'm certain you'll enjoy what the final product will be as well, although you may not agree with our direction or go-to market strategy. I mean, the Boomers event, that was the ridiculous nonsense. It was trying to show off your console by just showing games that people have seen 100 times, like Astro Smash. Just that's all they had to show, and just trying to get kids excited. It was just the weird thing was the day they held it on was September the 11th this year, the 20th anniversary of 9/11. Wouldn't you have thought, as an American company, I did mention this last time, wouldn't you have thought, as an American company, the one day you will not, you've got 365 days in a year, and 366 in a leap year, and you can just do any other day. You could just do a week ahead, or leave it, or knock it on a week and do it on the 18th. But no, you got to do it on the September the 11th, when people will be probably otherwise engaged. It's just weird, quite frankly. Um, and for an event which you didn't want anyone to turn up to, so you just you just well, you didn't even announce it. You announced it like a few hours, well, late the evening before it was going to happen. So no one had any time to actually. So none of the Amico cult had any time to actually get up there. Yeah, because you didn't want them turning up this time and sort of. Well, I mean that's it. I mean, none of them are even talking about it anyway. Yeah, they've stopped talking about it. You don't hear it from OEBP anymore. And I thought he was the biggest fan, but now we've got someone called DJC who I think I've got him. Yeah, I was going to show this. Come to that in a moment. DJC is a top left guy with the beard and the baseball cap there. He's the last one making videos about the Amico. He has like, I mean, I would say he's like a 50-year-old man. I mean, I'm heading towards that. I'm heading towards that age myself soon, anyway. But wearing like a sleeveless top, yeah, not a good idea. Yeah, he seems to be like the only person who's left talking about the Amico in like in terms of, yeah, it's going to come out very soon, or at least it's going to come out. Everyone else has given up. There's just no love for this whatsoever. In fact, I've seen there's a video by a guy who I've not watched the video yet. The No Swear Gamer, and he's made a video about why he's given up on the Amico. I've not seen that yet, so I will watch that soon. Maybe I'll do a reaction to it. But anyway, just continue this. After those videos, we'll start releasing in-depth gameplay videos, which is what you should have been doing all this time, Tommy. You know, just as soon as you had the delaying the date, that you're just cancelling the date again, you should have just started bringing out regular gameplay videos. But you're not updating any of the games. No games are finished. We currently have 10 that we've started working on. These are specifically to cater to the folks currently paying attention and are looking for more content. But I hope people can appreciate that our main and first focus is to appeal to the masses and the casual family demographic for which the console was created. That's someone else put it nicely. Soccer mums and people in care homes. The kind of demographic, the kind of perfect demographic of people who go out of their way who never play consoles but go out of their way to buy the most obscure console they can find. That was a good amusing comment. Why on earth would any of these people be buying a console or just get a Nintendo Switch? Hell, even I bought a Nintendo Switch recently. Good lord. But we certainly don't want the folks who believed in us from the beginning to be upset. No one, they've all gone. Anyone who believed in the beginning is all gone. There's only DJC left talking about it. DJC stands for Devastating Just Cause. Because he's hard, he sounds really hard. I hope folks can appreciate it's a fine line and a balance to try and make everyone happy. If I say or show too much, people tell me just to shut up and get back to work to launch the console. Get back to work. If we don't speak up and try and keep our heads down, people demand we let them know what is going on or quickly start to lose faith. If we post gameplay that is in progress, people tell us we're stupid. It looks like crap. When we post finished gameplay, people complain we've already seen a version of it in the past. It's not about just saying we've seen a version of it. It's just that you show the same bloody games again and again. Where's Cloudy Mountain? Where's Earthworm Jim 4? Where are these games you've talked about? Fox and Friends or whatever it is. Finnegan Fox. That's you've had a bit of one level. Where's the rest of it? They're not finished, are they? So you haven't got any finished gameplay. Even when we make a post about winning an award, people complained, told us to shut up and get back to work. Yeah, because that was the most funniest thing ever. It was like some innovation award. I can't remember the bloody name of it now. Like an innovation award for a console that's not even finished. How can you win an award for something that's not finished? Answer that and say fashionable. If the console had come out, regardless of whether or not it bloody works, well, you think it works, it must work if you're going to win an award. How can you win an award for something that's not finished? The user interface isn't finished. The firmware isn't finished. Nothing's finished. How are you winning an award for this? Is it a paid award? Have you paid for this award to be created? It's as I commented to someone else, it's like the Montgomery Burns Award for achievement in the field of excellence. It's just an award he made up so that Homer could win it just to feel good about himself. It's just hilarious. I think the real name of it goes on longer than that, but I can't remember it all offhand. But it's a fake award basically. So it's like the Amicos won a fake award because it's not coming out. It's just an utter joke. I totally understand some of this is warranted and everyone has their own thoughts and opinions on how we should be marketing the product and running the company. It's all good. Is it? But I hope folks can understand and appreciate the challenges we've had to deal with over the past year and a half, consistently dealing with awful people whose only goal in life is to destroy us. But that's not the goal in life. The goal was that we wanted to see this thing come out. We wanted to be playing it. Someone else made a comment how when the Astro Smash demo first came out, it was January 2020, which I think was that when the it was January 2019 I think when they first you could pre-order the thing. Or was that January 2020? I've completely lost track now. But basically, yeah, we all thought, yeah, maybe this has got legs. It'd be worth having a punt. But you've just delayed and delayed and delayed, and like Cornhole's gone back to scratch. That's not coming out. That's supposed to be a packing game. That's not coming out. Nothing. Everything you said that was going to happen hasn't. Your console is an absolute joke. It's not coming out. We'd like it to have come out. And someone else said, so they said, if it had come out around that time, early 2020, then, or even if it had come out even in October 2020, then people would have had something to play while they're at home doing the, well, you really would have needed it earlier in 2020, but you would have needed, people were at home then. A lot more of them are at home, all as families together, just trying to get through the COVID thing, which obviously is still going on, but people are starting to get it back out to the offices again now. But that's all. That time has gone past. This thing isn't coming out before 2022. You've missed the boat. Completely missed the boat. Oh, here we go. In regards to other lies, misinformation and smear campaigns being purposely targeted against me, the company, product, and quite frankly, anyone who's played and said they like the Amico, feel free to read my response on a recent popular Reddit thread regarding certain individuals purposely trying to destroy us. Anyway, thanks for listening. Blah 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 blah. I'll check out that thread in a minute. I think there's a couple of comments on there. Sorry, I've got a bit of windy pops tonight. Was there some comments on here? Yeah, there was Riichiro says you went to Amico Gamer. I had a look at that website and there really wasn't much to it. Just yeah, it's a bit of a waste. It's just a place with a few comments from people who just love the Amico, even though it's not come out yet. It's go on, let's have a look at it. Well, I say people who like the Amico. First post to come to is, so sorry peeps, just cancel, I'm out, my alarm bells are ringing. Someone recalls an old game. Someone else says, is just me or the Amico hype, has the Amico hype died? Of course. And there's always one who says, I've seen quite a few people on here cancelling the Amico. I get it, the hits have been coming and coming hard. But I'm not, I'm in it fully and I'm staying the course. I believe in this team, so I'm standing by my convictions and can't wait to play the Amico. Even though, if you keep your money in and then they go bankrupt, you won't get your money or the Amico. And there's oh, excuse me. What's his name? That's DJC, just doing like long live streams about the Amico. Why? Nothing's coming out. Oh, this is a funny one. But that's a no swear game. I might cover that soon. This is a He-Man saying, "We want a console that can appeal to all with more simple games and making us play together. Truth is, graphics are not that important. Have an Amico day." Yeah. Yeah, well, He-Man's for the shit, isn't he? I mean, the original poster hits it right on the head. The secret is not to post and instead ship the fucking thing, Tommy. Steam Powered Internet says, "So I'm going to let you in on some behind the scenes. I work about 10 hours a day. It takes about 5 minutes out of my day to post here. Some of these I even post through my phone on lunch with voice to text, like I'm doing now, except it won't do parenthesis with the voice. When I go home, Amico posting usually stops, unless something really good happens. I say I spent a combined total of about 15 minutes reading and writing posts here each day. It takes about half a second to hit refresh, and lately it seems like any time I do, there's always more gold from you. You're the ghost, You're the goose that keeps laying golden eggs, not the Willy Wonka you want to be. It's just not 24k gold that we find inside the eggs. When this flops, it will be because of you, and you only. I'll move on to posting somewhere else, as we all will, or I'll quit, because I hate social media and only made an account to criticise the horrid and tepid August 5th presentation last year. But stay obsessed that there are people here who are always willing to fact-check your bullshit." There's another thread I'll get into, the subreddit drama thread. It's quite a long piece. So it's quite a long piece, but quite frankly, I'll save it for another day because at this moment in time, I feel like absolute crap. Just not feeling well at all. Just full of cold. So yeah, the more I talk, the more my voice keeps cracking up, and it's not a good thing, is it? It's not a good look. It's not a good sound. It's not a good sound even more. So we'll call it a day there. Apologies for my horrendous voice. Just oh, why? It was about a week ago. I just got like the streaming nose and the eyes and all the rest of it. And I got some Lemsip, and I've been drinking a load of Lemsip. But God, this thing never goes away, does it? Pain in the bloody arse. Like the Amico. But we can always have a bit of a laugh about the Amico anyway. So, in the meantime, let me know all your thoughts about the comments below. Sorry, comments below. Oh, God. I don't feel well. Please comment below, I mean. In the meantime, please like this video, share with your friends, subscribe if you haven't already, click on the bell for all notifications. I'm going to go die. And but please subscribe in case I do make any more videos if I don't die. And cue Genesis, thank you.